Good morning, students. Today we will discuss a very sweet poem written by William Wordsworth. 3 years she grew in sun and shower. As you all know, William Wordsworth is one of the greatest poets of Romantic age. He was a great worshipper of nature. He was a lover of nature, and he worshipped nature as his own mother. He found solace in the lap of Mother Nature. So his passionate and deep feelings for nature and his love and affection for nature is greatly reflected in this sweet poem named 3 years she grew in sun and shower. This poem is regarded as one of the greatest Lucy poems written by Wordsworth. In this poem, there is a fictional name of a girl, Lucy, and that little girl, little child, is born and brought up under the influence, under the impact of Mother Nature. And what was the impact and influence of Mother Nature upon her personality? That is beautifully and remarkably described in this sweet composition named 3 years she grew in sun and shower. That girl named Lucy, she was trained and educated under the influence of Mother Nature. She played with natural objects, she enjoyed natural scenery, and that made all these things made her a complete woman, a perfect woman of her own kind. But suddenly she died early, and Mother Nature felt so bad. So this theme of temporary versus permanent is also reflected in this poem, and there is beautiful description of nature, its varied colors, its varied aspects that we will study here. So we will start. 3 years she grew in sun and shower. Then nature said, a lovelier flower on earth was never sown. Most importantly to note is that here nature is personified. Nature is personified as a mother, and what she does for her child, that is noticeable, that we can observe. Now 3 years, for the span of 3 years, Lucy girl, a sweet child, a little child, girl child, was born and brought up in sun and shower. Sun and shower means in daylight and during rainfall, means at 24 hours she was under the vigilance, under the control, under the supervision of Mother Nature. Then Mother Nature told everyone that a lovelier flower on earth was never sown. Now here is use of beautiful metaphor. A lovelier flower stands for Lucy, for that lovely small girl, that she is being compared to a flower. So nature said that Lucy is a like sweet, lovelier flower on earth was never sown. Never on earth a lovelier flower has been produced. So this girl is like a flower, and earth has produced such a beautiful flower. This child I to myself will take. Now nature is telling that I will take the custody of this child, Lucy, and I will guide her, I will direct her, I will take care of her, and I will look after her. So this child I to myself will take. So this child, Lucy, belongs to me. I possess this child as my own, and she shall be mine. She will belong to me. She is my possession, and she shall be mine, and I will make and I will transform this little girl a lady of my own. I will make her, I will transform this little girl into a lady of my own kind, of my own will. So I will make her a perfect lady. Myself will to my darling be. So again, nature is personified, and nature is describing that myself will to my darling be. So she will be my darling, she will be dear to me, and according to my will, according to my desire, I will make her a beautiful lady, both law and impulse. And I will, both law and impulse here means I will direct her and I will control her. So I will put discipline on her. Impulse means to make her disciplined child, and in law means I will put discipline into her and I will make her a disciplined child. And with me, the girl in rock and plain, and I will be with her at 24 hours, and she will be with me in rock and plain. Wherever she goes, I will be with her. So she will be under my vigilance, under my supervision, under my guidance at all times. Whether in rock means whether in hilly area or in plain, that is ground. So Mother Nature will keep an eye over her in earth and heaven. So wherever she goes, in earth means on plains, on grounds, and heaven, that is if she goes up to hilly area. So under the protection, under the vigilance, under the supervision of Mother Nature, she will be grown up. In glade and bower. In glade means in open fields. So she will play, Lucy, she will play in glade, that is open fields. And bower means in apartments, in small huts, in hamlets. She will go and she will enjoy each and every corner of nature and the beautiful aspects of Mother Nature. Shall feel an overseeing power. So Lucy herself will realize an overseeing power, that is, overseeing means an invisible influence of Mother Nature that will keep an eye, keep a vigilance over her to kindle or restrain. To kindle means to encourage her, or to restrain means to control her like a mother. So she will be under the protection and supervision of Mother Nature, and Mother Nature will take care of her at every time. She shall be sportive as the fawn. Now, beautiful use of simile. She shall be sportive. She will be playful. She will play like a baby deer. Fawn means baby deer. So she will enjoy by moving here and there in the fields, in the forest, and that wild with glee across the lawn. And she will become wild. Wild means very open-minded. With glee means with happiness. She will feel ever joyful. Across the lawn means across the green fields, in the forest, under the influence of Mother Nature. Thank you.